Meet us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Google+. Hey guys, this is Phil from Education.com, and this is Motorola Moto E 2nd generation. So we had the Moto E from 2014, is that right? And then there has been a refresh to all the other rest of the Motorola series, including the Moto X and the Moto G. And since Moto E was the latest to be introduced to the market, it had a late refresh. And this is a refresh version. They're officially calling it the Motorola Moto E 2nd generation. It's not exactly the 2015, but you can call it either way, the Motorola Moto E 2015 or 2nd generation. So there are two models over here, 3G and LTE capable, and the wireless capabilities are not the only difference. They actually made a little difference in the CPU as well. Now, the 3G guy comes with the Snapdragon 200 processor, and the LTE one comes with the Snapdragon 410 processor. And they also differ in the GPU as well, and their architectures are a bit different. All the other specs remain the same, but CPU, which is the main core of your phone, is different. So keep in mind that $30 on top of the 3G model is going to bring in the LTE capability and a better processor in the whole as well. All right, let's start off with the packaging. It's very eco-friendly. That's the term they use for being cheap on their boxes. Packaging over here, let's start with the 3G one. The rest of the box looks identical except for the LTE sign. So let's start with the 3G one. They come in two colors, black and white. We got both of them, so stick with us. This is the Moto E 2nd generation. On the front, it's got a receiver. Let's take this off. Alright, so it's a subtle upgrade from the original Moto E. It has the receiver on the top, a VGA camera on the top as well. The first generation Moto E didn't have that camera, so you couldn't take any selfies unless you were turning this upside down to yourself. But now it's got a VGA camera and the 4.5 inches of a QHD display. The resolution remains the same, but the screen size is actually bigger. Power and the volume rocker, and there's a little pattern over here that prevents you from dropping your phone, slipping it out of your hand. On the top, it's got a earphone jack. There's nothing on the left. On the bottom, followed by a microSD port and a 5-megapixel camera that now is capable of autofocus. The first generation didn't have the autofocus. That was significant, and now it's built in along with the 720p movie taking capabilities. The first generation only took 480p videos. All right, and it's got a Motorola logo. It's got a rubberish back, and then this side here is detachable. I'm pretty sure that they're selling other colors so you can decorate yourself. And it gives you access to the micro SIM card and the micro SD card slot, so you can expand your memory or put your SIM card in, which you'll necessarily have to. All right, so that's the 3G model. Compared to the first generation, the battery is also upgraded. It started from the 1980 from the first gen, and now it's up to 2390. It's probably all to support that beefed up screen size and the enhanced processor in the LTE model, and that LTE radio that does take up some batteries. So I guess that was a very sensible choice. All right, so we're gonna power it on after we deal with the LTE model. Now this one is in white. It also comes in black if you want to, but we thought it would be fun to compare two colors. All right, so this is the white one. Comes with the same receiver, front-facing camera. Let's look at the basics. It's exactly the same. The white one does come with that cover, but this is not exactly as rubberish as the black one was. This seems like it's gonna gather more scratches than the black one. That's essentially what all the white colors have on the devices. All right, so this ring over here is also detachable, so you can do sort of mix and match if you want to. I don't think that's gonna look great. All right, so SIM card slot and the micro SD card slot, and everything is there. So let's do a little boot up test over here. Snapdragon 410 versus the Snapdragon 200. So let's give it a few seconds for them to boot up. While they do that, if you wonder how big it is, there is Galaxy S4 or the iPhone 6. Well, it's a dummy, but it's in the same size. So they're now bigger. Well, the phones have gotten a lot bigger than the first generation Moto E was released, so I guess that's that does make sense. All right, so our LTE model is boot up, and our Snapdragon 200 3G model is still on the loop of booting. All right, here we go. We're gonna go through the setups. Snapdragon 200 and 410 do have some differences. Their Snapdragon 410 is a Cortex A53, and Snapdragon 200 is Cortex A7. It's a generation behind, and it's a 32 bits, 64 bits, and clocks are different. GPUs are also different, so there's a few differences. We'll see if that does affect the performances in the real life. All right, I do see some lags in the 3G model. All right, that's weird. All right, so we'll have to use that and see if a noticeable performance differences exist between the two models. And initially they shipped with Android 5.0.2, and as you see, there are some color differences, the temperature differences, the white balance issues on the two devices. The white one has the colder display, and the black one has a warmer display. We're not sure if this is an LTE or a 3G kind of thingy, or if this is just device-specific problems, but there is that difference. So if you are sensitive about those color balances, then you might want to check out on your stores. All right, we'll get back with the review very soon. Stay tuned. And that was Motorola Moto E 2nd generation, $1999. All right, $199. God. All right, LTE model is $30 more expensive than the 3G one. 3G one starts at $119.99, and LTE one starts at $149.99. So that's the price for you, and we'll get back very soon. Stay tuned.